Stan Lee presents X-Men vs. Dracula, Mutants vs. Monsters, number 1 by Marvel Comics. What's up, peeps and creeps? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and we are back at it again with another comic book review. Today, we have X-Men vs. Dracula, everyone, and I hope you guys been enjoying my comic book reviews. I've been reviewing a lot of comic books lately, and, you know, it's something different, something I've been collecting comic books. Again, I started collecting comic books once again and buying a lot of comic books. And being that, you know, Halloween is approaching and I've been doing my 31 days of Halloween, I figure we take a look at this right here. And you guys know how much I love X-Men. You guys know how much I love 90s comic books. And you know how much I love Stan Lee, Dracula, horror. All of this is combined in one beautiful silhouette of a comic book right here, guys. Okay, now this is from 1993, I believe, and this was presented, I think it was Stan Lee Presents. Now I don't know how much involvement Stan Lee had in this comic book. Let's see. Let's open this up. Now, here is the Bard College, 90 years north of New York, a small, highly respected liberal arts school. Despite your best efforts, the past is not so easily forgotten. It's a lovely evening. The woods. I can't pronounce that word. I think this is, but that now the task has ended. The Lord of the Vampires is dead. What is this? Stoker's book was a fantasy, but the main character were real. My family has hunted Dracula for generations. Okay, I think this is the daughter of Van Helsing. I'm guessing. Yeah. And then she's surprised. Good evening, Rachel. What? Entered freely and of your own will. And then it carries on to another comic book. Not another comic book. Another story in the comic book. Kitten, this is not the end of the world. Oh, and here's Kitty Pryde right here. There's Storm. Here's Kitty Pryde. I think she's upset about her parents' divorce, and she's distraught. So this is kind of how the story begins. It picks up with a couple of stories. Kitty Pryde, and I think Rachel, I think, is the daughter of Van Helsing. Enough of this, Kitten. You're acting like a child. Shut up, you're not my mother. She goes to the bedroom, slams the door, throws the pitcher, breaks the pitcher, then she cries out, I hate you. I hate you both. Yeah, and for this moment, she does, with all the passion of fire, passion of her young heart, she has hurt her world irreparably shattered, and she wants to hurt back. She's about to get her wish. Unnoticed, amidst the shadow, splayed throughout the room by the setting sun, one moves. To her, nothing has happened, but something has happened. What has happened? Ren and Stimpy. Who remembers Ren and Stimpy? So here she is, midnight, yawn. What has happened? I've been asleep for hours. I feel rotten inside and out. Serves me right. I'm not gonna read the entire comic book, guys. I'm just gonna read some of the main parts so you guys know what's going on. And it looks like, no, only frames broken. And okay, Aurora, hey, great timing. I was just thinking of you. As a kitten, I was thinking of you. Are you okay? You look kind of funny. And then, hey, let go, will ya? What are you doing? I hunger, little one. And then Aurora, Storm, aka Storm, for your blood. No, and then she bites Kitty Pryde and she leaves her there on the floor, as you guys can see. Now, how Aurora came to be, I have no idea. So here's Aurora visiting the other X-Men. Peter, is that Peter? No, it's Colossus. Colossus, Wolverine, and she whispers in the ears, granted each moment of supreme ecstasy before casting them into eternal oblivion. They are like family to her. She loves them all. Yet she does not hesitate as she claims their lives. Mercy you see in a human trait. And Storm and her humanity have this night parted company. She returns to her attic room for the last time. She will never see it again. And then she turns into this creature and she flies out. She is airborne. Now she hungers for love. Now she meets with Dracula. No words are spoken between them. No, none are needed. So I guess she's having like a romantic fling with Dracula, Storm and Dracula. No, goodness, no. I am myself once more, human, alive. It was a dream, was it not? Kitty! And she goes to check on Kitty, see if she's okay. Poor little thing, she cried herself to sleep. The house is silent. My scream woke up no one. Is that an omen? That was no ordinary dream. I have been summoned by Dracula, Storm says. I will obey. And then she goes and flies off. And then unaware that she is being watched, Kitty watches Storm fly off. I cannot act alone, yet dare not involve all the X-Men. Fortunately, I know the perfect choice for my companion. And then, hiya, Peter. What you doing? History thesis for Professor Xavier. It is due next week upon his return. And then, I can't remember who was Peter. Let's see. Who was Peter in the comic books? I can't remember. What comes naturally, stop it. It's funny. I know what happened today. Terrible shock. What happened today? Unimportant. I guess they're talking about the divorce of her parents. And then there's Storm, Chapter 2. Roughly 3,000 miles separate the shores of the United States from England as she flies into... Storm flies it in a day. 3,000 miles. Storm, you are amazing. Reaching her destination, majestic old manor house perched on the rugged coastal cliffs of Cornwall soon after sunset. So I'm guessing they're in England now. Yet, what else could I learn soon enough he wants from me? And then, in his home, Dracula was a prince. Dracula, I am here, vampire, show yourself. Welcome, Aurora. Who? I am Dracula's consort. He will join us directly. I think that's Rachel. Isn't that Rachel? Isn't it the daughter of Van Helsing? You made excellent time. We did not expect you quite so soon. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm weary and that food looks delicious. And then there's Dracula and Storm having a conversation. We knew my thoughts. He knew my thoughts. Goodness, is the monster a telepath? You relinquished your power over me when last we met. And then they get into a conversation, and then Dracula and Storm kind of have like a little argument, and then your will, your body, your soul, Wind Rider are mine. Feed her, Rachel. I shall see to my own needs. Yes, oh yeah, I am Rachel. I am Rachel Van Helsing. So we were when I was alive. And then, like death, Aurora, I cannot... Yeah, battle... Final victory will be mine. I am eternal. My foes are not. The Reaper claims them, or I do. Let's see. Hope you guys are enjoying my little read. I'm trying to read as much as I can, just kind of skim through the comic book because I know you guys don't want to, hear me read the entire comic book. Even though even though it's an awesome comic book, it's an awesome story. I definitely highly recommend this book, guys. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the read. Since I too have no choice, I will help you. Agreed. So Dracula is recruiting Storm to break into this castle to get this kind of formula, this book, so he can have like a dark hold. So he can't be so Dracula can't be vanished from the human world. I've triggered the alarm, so they're going. Storm is trying to break in, then Kitty follows her, and then Kitty finds out what's going on. So Kitty and Storm, they battle it out, and Kitty's trying to stop Storm from doing what she's doing. Here comes the X-Men. Here comes Colossus. Kitty commands it, and then they found her because I guess there was like a tracking device on her on her ship, and so the X-Men. Here comes the X-Men Colossus, and then Kitty puts a little spell, or excuse me, Storm freezes Colossus. And I guess this is it right here. I have the Montesi formula. Before the night is done, Dracula, beloved sire. So, and let's see. This is a private core, Aurora. Stay clear of it. And I guess, yeah, Kitty Pryde is trying to get this formula away from Storm. And then here, I cannot let them take me, even if I explain myself. And then Storm gets the hell out of there. Then she's captured by Dracula. And so tired, perhaps it's this better way. Below, too late, the police arrive at the Pendero Castle. So here is Storm back at the castle. Well, yeah, she's meeting with her mom. Actually, this is in Egypt. She's somewhere in Egypt. And she's talking with her family, her mother. And there's a war that's breaking out. Aurora, get down. I'll keep you safe. And then, I don't know if she's having flashbacks or what. And then, yeah, I think she was having a dream. She will die here, she knows, alone in the dark. There's my cat crying. I don't know what his deal is. In a blind panic, she hammers at the undying rock, escaping fingers raw in a future attempt to escape her prison. And she's rising from the coffin. She's trying to escape the spell of Dracula. Parasite, I will never be free of you. And then her and Dracula battle it out. And then there's Rachel Van Helsing. You do not understand. He offers rapture and power beyond comprehension. And then, as a vampire, no, you'll not harm her through me. And then, who dares? And then, Zark. And then you flip over to the next page. And then here comes the X-Men. The X-Men, bub. We look after our own. Storm, are you okay? And then here is Dracula and the X-Men battling it out. Nightcrawler stabs Dracula. Then, work done. He disappears again. Blam. And then, with the inhuman speed of a vampire, Rachel reaches her master's side before any of the X-Men can prevent it. Your intrusion will cost you dear, mutants. Cyclops, instinctively, unexpectedly, with a judo throw that would have knocked her out. And here's Cyclops battling Rachel. I think Rachel Van Helsing, I think she's under a spell as well, a Dracula spell. Here comes Colossus. He will not escape us. And then Colossus is getting into a battle. And I hear a wolf right here. I don't know if this is Van Helsing, or Rachel Van Helsing, or Dracula that Cyclops is battling. I think it's Rachel. There is too much confusion here. And then Dracula leaves, he escapes, and then Petey, hold up. What the blazes is going on? Why do you and Kitty swipe the Blackbird? the X-Men's private aircraft. And then, be gone, Wolverine. Katya has summoned me. I must go to her, and if you try to stop me, X-Men, you will regret it. And I think Colossus is now under a spell as well, so he's kind of been brainwashed. Shut up! Shut it! I had to force my cat. I had to kick him. I had to do the Colossus smack in the head, except I kicked my cat. Yeah, I'm an animal abuser, but he's crying for no reason. I don't know what his deal is. Okay, I guess so. Nightcrawler, he's gone. And we're almost done. Okay, I'll try to finish this under 20 minutes, hopefully. How did you find me? When Kitty swiped the Blackbird, she set off the alarms. The jet's beacon allowed us to follow it to England. And then here are they having a discussion. Cyclops is creating a passageway to... We'll make our own way into the catacombs. And there they go, dropping down to the catacombs, trying to find Dracula. Here's Colossus trying to protect Dracula because he's under his spell. And then Wolverine and Dracula, what you guys have been waiting for. Wolverine and Dracula battle it out. After I slice and dice your spine. I think it far more fitting, however. And then Wolverine, he puts Wolverine under his spell. Then I guess scatter X-Men. Wolverine's gone berserk. And then Storm and I think Rachel Van Helsing battle it out. Then Wolverine and Colossus battle out. It's like a free-for-all, man. Everybody's battling everybody. X-Men versus X-Men. Vampire versus Vampire. Dracula versus everybody. It's like a battle royal, or a Royal Rumble. And then there's Colossus. Kitty Pryde still under the spell of Dracula somehow. These words from the Darkhold ancient grimoire, utterly irredeemable evil, had you completely enchantment. Your soul would have been forfeit. Kitty, choking, crushing me. Kitten, let him go. I said release him. The girl possessed? Of course, that explains everything. A masterful stratagem I never expected. Show yourself, daughter. Your masquerade is over. You have the ability to do me harm. I do not understand. No, father. Use the power. Strike the X-Men. Slay Dracula. Kitty, I command it. And come to find out, Kitty, I'll command it release the host form of vampire. And then mine, your manor's daughter, and Kitty Pryde turns into Lilith, which is the daughter of Dracula, which is odd. So Kitty turns into Lilith, comes to find out Kitty is the daughter of Dracula. Kitty Pryde, that is. And then Rachel, this cannot be. You are mine, body and soul, once but no longer. Obey me. Murdered everyone I love, the reckoning long overdue. It is near death, and here's Rachel Van Helsing putting Dracula to bed, to rest forever. I'll handle that. Someone to see Rachel's hand, she's burned to the bone. And then here's, you're a vampire, but the sun doesn't affect you. And it shows Lilith, Kitty Pryde changing into Lilith. And then I guess the spirit of Lilith. I'm not really for sure about if Kitty is the same person as Lilith or she has like the soul of Lilith. But your wills are too strong. I could never maintain control. Lover the entire group for as long as the rest goes is history. Your child is returned, X-Men, unharmed in mind or body, thanks to the Nightcrawler's timely intervention. Soul, my work is done. We shall meet again. And I guess Lilith leaves Kitty Pryde's body, her soul, however that came to be. And here, how's the kid? Confused, tired. She remembers nothing since her tantrum the other day. Good, that's it. Then it's over, and then it goes to the sunset with Wolverine and Storm. And then, is it? Storm asks, is it over? So that was the story of Dracula, guys. I didn't get into too much details, even though I think I read most of the story for you guys. So if you sat through this entire 20-minute video, man, I just want to say thanks. I just wanted to share this awesome comic book with you guys. If you enjoy my comic book reviews, leave a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of some of my comic book reviews in the X-Men vs. Dracula. I highly recommend this book. It's an awesome read. I kind of skimmed through it. I didn't read the entire book. If I did, you'd be sitting here for 2 hours. But I read as much as I could for you guys. On the back, RoboCop 3, Back on Duty, November 5th. Not the best RoboCop movie. I think the original RoboCop was the best RoboCop there ever was. Okay, guys, so there was my little review of X-Men vs. Dracula. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you like this comic book? I highly recommend it. If you're a comic book fan, go pick it up. And, guys, we made it to the 20-minute mark. I just want to say thank you if you guys sat through all of that. So if you like this little review, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to receive more cool, awesome reviews like this. And I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.